got Tyler Fischer in the house.
Yeah. Let's start the show.
Man, we got a good show for y'all. We got a damn good show. This guy look like Zach Galifianakis fuck Macaulay Culkin, man. Stop interrupting me, man.
I got this. You guys can head out. Can I say the N-word?
You can say it as much as you want.
All right. I got it out in the car. I got like 100 out. You guys were let's just for the record, what are we starting, an hour late here? You guys are half black, half white?
Well, I'm 56%. It's sub-Saharan. Unfortunately, the other part is, thank God, it's white. I did my DNA. I was like, fuck! I got that much African in me.
I used to be liberal, but I was just brainwashed. I wasn't actually liberal.
Yeah, me too.
You got to go easy on the people that are sucked into it, because they're just... That's it. You're Keith, right?
I am.
Kevin. Fuck.
Well, you can tell us apart, right?
Yeah. Did you at least wear a fucking different color hat or something?
You got fired for being white, right? From a gig you had?
All right, well, that's enough.
Yeah, welcome to episode 72. We got Tyler Fischer in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start the show.
Yeah.
Man, we got a good show for y'all. We got a damn good show. This guy look like Zach Galifianakis fuck Macaulay Culkin, man.
Don't say that, man. It's homophobic.
He's not a gay man. He's just small.
Man, what the hell are you talking about?
Stop interrupting me, man.
I got this. You guys can head out.
Hey, what got you into comedy?
Can I say the N-word?
You can say it as much as you want.
All right. I got it out in the car. I got like 100 out. You guys were let's just for the record, what are we starting, an hour late here?
Yeah. All because of the Palestinian guy didn't want to charge his laptop. These fucking brown people, man.
God damn. Send a bunker buster over there.
We're sending a great
Go
bunk.
get one
We're
of them
gonna blow him
30-pound bombs and drop it on his ass.
We're going to blow him up so good. He's under his mountain. Look at him hiding under the mountain. So sad. We'll blow him up.
You guys are half black, half white?
Well, unfortunately, I'm about 50, not half-half. I wish I was half-half, but I'm 56%.
56?
Black. Yeah. And sub-Saharan. Unfortunately, the other part is, thank God, it's white.
Who would have thought that wouldn't have worked out for you guys, that combination? You got fucked. I feel so bad for you guys.
I did my DNA. I was like, fuck! I got that much African in me.
I thought that was supposed to help.
No, that's detrimental to your success. It's racism out here, man. I ain't trying to be black. Hell no, I'm trying to keep it real. I'm with the white man.
The white.
Man, shut up. Hey, so what got you started in comedy?
Court ordered.
Court ordered?
Yeah, it was court ordered.
You was a class clown, huh?
Yeah, I was a fucking nightmare. I was such a nightmare. I was like, it was before the ADD, so I had whatever that is.
I got that too.
I would just walk out of the class and go like break a window. Really?
Dude, I would show up to class with no books, no pencil. I would just walk into class, even though this is wall. I mean, we'd go there and ask people for pencils. And everybody, the whole class like, every day you ask me for a pencil.
You weren't even in the right school.
Yeah.
You fucking...
Yeah. Every day, man.
Yeah.
And I used to do the dumbest shit. Like, I wouldn't show up with paper, books, pencil, anything. But one day...
Was that the black side of you or the white privilege
it was the
side
black
of you?
side. Yeah,
Well, how do you know what
to
to choose?
Yeah. Well, bad is black, good is white.
Yeah.
Common sense, right? But I used to show up with this Webster's dictionary.
Whipsters.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Did I swear? Webster.
No, it's
Whipsters.
Webster. I got the Whipster. Like the Chinatown version.
Right.
Whipsters.
I had a Webster dictionary. And when the teacher be writing on the chalkboard, right? Everybody's like, focus on her. It's like this thick. It's that thick. I would spray some water on it, get it nice and wet, and it would sound like a stick of dynamite going off.
Wetsters. You're like, it's Wetsters now.
Right, Wetsters. Yeah, I just used to do like this stupid stuff, man. Yeah.
You're Keith, right?
I am.
Kevin.
I'm Keith.
Fuck.
He used to.
It's because I watch on YouTube. I think it's switched.
Yeah.
It's like a mirror.
Yeah. Well, you can tell us apart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't tell us before?
Could you at least wear a fucking different color hat or something?
Well, Keith, look at Keith. He looks mean. I look happy.
Yeah.
Hey, you got fired for being white, right? From a gig you had?
All right. Well, that's enough. You had to bring race into it, didn't you?
Yeah. No,
Who's more oppressed? We could have a competition now.
I think it's white folks.
Now the whites are, yeah. I just posted on Twitter and I just said white men are the most discriminated against. Yeah. And I just thought that would be a fun thing to put online.
Yeah, I mean, you could say black people are oppressed, but it's because they oppress themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how did that happen?
Oh, well, I was an actor. I was in Hollywood. So I started doing, I was doing stand-up in New York. And, an agent would come in and go, hey, we're from WME. You're going to be a real star. Every month that would happen. And they'd bring me in. They'd fly me. I'd meet with Jim Carrey's manager, all this stuff. And then they all started being like, it's not the best time for white men. So, and so that just started happening a lot. And I was like, this is fucking insane. And I was like, I would talk to comedians, like, do you believe this? They're like, maybe just take a seat. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like, there's no men in New York City in the entertainment business.
Yeah.
And so then the last time it just happened over and over. Literally, like I would book a commercial and they go, we want a black, trans, titless, fucking legless retard. It's just what we have to do. And they would tell me that.
They would say it to your face.
Yeah. Because that's the oppression thing. It's like, if we think you're the most oppressive, well, then we can just tell you're a piece of shit. And so my therapist is like, you got to start recording this shit.
You got a therapist?
I was like an FBI. I was like a guy in that movie, like, with like 10 screens being like, so I recorded a manager saying, it's our company policy to not work with white men anymore. And I fucking recorded that shit. And I go, can you say that again? I'm breaking up here. It's a little windy. I'm on the top of the Empire State Building. He's like, we don't take white. So I recorded it, got a lawyer, and that was 4 years ago. And we're still in the discovery phase of the lawsuit.
That's crazy because all the protections that people have in this country, you either got to be black, gay, and I don't think they consider white people to be. They can't be discriminated.
But they can't even. They're like they can't even figure out that they're like that's not discrimination. It's fucking retarded. You got to sue these people. That's it.
Yeah.
A lot of no comedians. Nobody had my back, which is fine. But I'm like. I know it's happening to all of you guys. I know probably 50 white comedians who would be Bill Burr level, like selling out Madison Square Garden, and they're never gonna because they just fucking put their dick up their ass. So,
But they're quiet about it, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because they think they can ruin their careers like
Everyone told me not to do it. They're like, this is gonna ruin your career. I'm like, they just fucking took my career away, you fucking idiot. What do I have to lose?
Right.
I'm like Al Qaeda now. I literally.
Right.
I have nothing to lose.
Right.
They created a monster. I was just like, I behaved. I did all the woke shit. And now I really.
You was doing all the woke shit?
Oh, yeah. I almost took a knee when you walked in here. Took 2 knees. So.
Give me an example if you did some woke shit for him.
Oh, God. Dude, to fuck a feminist in New York City, the abuse you have to go through on a first date. You got to do a land acknowledgement. Oh, dude, it was, yeah. Because you just can't, if you go outside of that box, you're destroyed. Look at New York City. Look at that,
You know what?
What's his name?
This
The new mayor,
guy
maybe.
I met in Tennessee. I forget his name. He was a comedian. He opened for us because at the time I didn't have nobody traveling with us. I didn't have my own opener, so that's how I met him. He was, I forget the name of the club. He was in Nashville, but he opened for us, and he was actively on his TV show. And the TV show was totally not him. He had a southern drawl. He was white, and I was like, that's not a good mix. The people on his show.
Yeah.
And then I noticed his Instagram. He started doing a bunch of gay shit, showing his ass.
Yeah, and he was he was covered in mud.
Yeah.
I'm like, I met this guy. This dude, this is totally gay for him. And it's right. And I was like, why is he doing this?
Yeah.
But then they end up dropping him from the show because he was white.
Yeah.
So he was trying to fit in.
Yeah.
He was doing like gay stuff to fit in with the people he's working with.
Yeah. As soon as I saw him doing that on Instagram, I said, yep, he's trying to get in good with Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to do all that stuff.
That is.
But you
nuts.
don't have to. That's the thing. It's like
You don't-
you one day. To me, if the
I mean, it would
lawsuit-
help, right?
It would help. Well, Pride Month's almost over. Boy, is my ass sore. That was a long month. I used to do a joke in New York, and I'd go, "What are you doing for Pride Month?" And I'd just go, "You fucking homophobe." Get the whole crowd to turn on him.
Yeah.
I go, I give my body up to the community for the month. If you're a white guy, you go down to the West Village and you give your ass up. You find a lonely, oppressed gay man, you give it up.
That's crazy. See, that's what probably your style of comedy. Like, have you noticed, like, if you Republican, a lot of times they like to steer towards just Republican-leaning jokes. Then you have liberals that like to just bash Republicans.
Yeah.
You don't give a fuck.
No, I didn't want to, because I used to be liberal, but I was just brainwashed. I wasn't actually liberal.
Yeah, me too.
It's a religion. You were if you're raised in it, you got to go easy on the people that are sucked into it because they're just retarded. That's it.
Right.
Talk to them like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Happy Pride Month. Like you just fucking.
Yeah.
They're just dumb. I was dumb too, though. You got to admit if you were sucked in the cult.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, do you think there's a shift, like the woke is starting to go away from comedy, or do you think it's been infected and it's just ruining everything, like it's been for like the last 10 years?
I mean, it's hard to say. I think that it's. I think a lot of woke comedians see what's working, see you guys doing the shit, and people are loving it. And so that kind of cracked it open a little bit for people to like. It's like it's like you're also missing gold. Like you're not going to talk about there's 37 genders recognized by law in New York City. You're not gonna. That's a lot of material. I read the list on stage and I go over each one.
It's crazy town.
Right. So for a while in New York, I was one of the only. I didn't get the COVID shot. My pediatrician said I was too tiny. And I lost my whole fucking life from that shit. So that's where it started for me. It was the vaccine stuff because I didn't get it, and all these fucking cucked out comedians. You were just attacking me like, get the shot, just get it, just get it, Tyler. Like you're a grown man.
Yeah.
Right, Bill Burr. Right, no, just get it. Right, get the booster shot. Right. Yeah. You don't get a black wife and just fucking, have a good career, right? Just swallow it,
He
right?
totally surprised
Just
me.
swallow a couple dicks, right? It's brutal on a Monday. And I'm like, what happened to these men?
I know.
Yeah, because Bill Burr, he's a bright guy. When I watch
he's
his
brilliant.
comedy, he's
Brilliant comedian.
right. You got to be smart.
Hi, I'm comedian.
Oh, that's you.
This is my comedy masterclass. Hold it like a man. Not like a goddamn daffodil. In this 6-week comedy course, you're gonna say 6 weeks? You think you could learn comedy in 6 fucking weeks? Try 30 fucking years, all right? You're being lonely, fucking broke, you got no girlfriend, you got nothing. My freaking wife, she dragged me into this crap. Oh, Bill, you need to start doing videos. Oh, you need to expand your career. You should stop yelling at kids in public. I'm gonna teach you how to pretty much get away with fucking anything. That's an old video.
Yeah.
I did that a long time ago. I kept submitting for SNL, so I needed a new impression. I needed like 5 new ones every year. And they would never even see me to audition. And then whoever, my manager, would be like, you need 5 more impressions. I need them by Monday. And so I'd have to go and...
You think they're just playing a game with you? They probably labeled you as probably too right-leaning, or...
No, this was before I had any political thoughts at all. This was back when I probably would have been good for the show.
Yeah,
I think it was the
white thing.
I probably
Being white, yeah.
probably. I don't like saying it when I can't prove it. That's why I record all my calls now.
But they probably had already white people in it, and they, from how they see
they had
things,
5 Tylers. They had 5 white Tylers.
Yeah,
but
it's
they
like
got-
we need a black person or something.
like they got that one black chick on.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Oh, yeah.
That looks like Leslie something.
Yeah, Leslie.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
the
just screamed.
The 70-year-old woman.
Yeah. She just a loudmouth black woman.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's like I don't see any talent in that woman, and she's on SNL.
I saw her on stage, and I was like, she just comes off like an angry, bitter black woman. I was like, why is that entertaining?
She went on stage at the Comedy Cellar and talked about fucking a midget. and
What?
like abusing them and shit. And so and I was on right after her, and I just pretended to be the midget the whole set.
Oh yeah.
So I just
you
pretended to
just
be the midget
ripped the whole time.
Yeah. She fucked the midget, dated him. So I came on as the midget and just shit on her. And I'm like, she'll probably say I'm racist or something. But
Yeah. Oh, of course.
yeah. I was like, this will backfire. Well, yeah, everyone gets fucked by the woke stuff. Because if you take a black or brown or whatever the fuck person and you put them ahead of the line and they're not ready, they disappear.
And some of them are never ready.
Some of them are never, well,
Yeah.
all of them. Yeah, they're black. Well, because they're too busy getting cancer from you guys saying the N-word. Did you see that guy, Jamar
Jamal
or whatever?
Bowman?
Yeah.
Well, can you?
I love
Jamal.
that. Jamal.
I mean, what do you expect? His name is Jamal.
He said you get cancer and heart attacks from people saying the N-word. So
That is nuts.
I did vow to cut back 50% by 2029 on how many times I say
For
it.
him to say that, it's like
It's
like
that's crazy.
That's the perfect word for that is retarded.
But I'm not surprised.
It's
A black man
hilarious.
saying that.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
And Trump, this is why people like Trump are going to keep winning. The more they do that, nobody likes that.
Look like they fitting to elect their first communist governor in New York. Not governor, mayor in New York City.
I don't think.
Well, he's the
gonna-
Democrat.
Yeah.
Well, he's up against Mayor Eric Adams, who
I don't think he's going to beat him, but if he does,
Well, he's running as an independent.
yeah, but I think
Adams?
he's going to get the Jew money.
Who, Adams?
You know the Jews decide all the elections.
Here we
If
go.
the Jews
Clip it.
get behind
Clip
him,
it.
he's going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to win.
No, it's you know what it is. It's that city is run by young feminists,
Yeah.
so it's kind of game over. I think.
Yeah.
They're all coming out of NYU and Columbia, and they're just fucking. They shave their heads and grow their pussy out, and they got all these cats, and those are the people that are. And now they wear those hijabs.
Hijabs. What
yeah.
you call them?
Hijabs?
Black
are
people call them do-rags. What do they call them?
Hijabs. I think.
Hijabs. Yeah, hijabs.
They're all walking around in those things. Have you been to New York City lately?
I can't stand
It's
New
I
York.
haven't
Arab.
been there. I hate that fucking place.
It's a great. It really is. I think it's the greatest city in the world. It's ruined politically and with the ideology, but it's fuck. I just moved a month ago. Finally got out. Went to Texas. Because
How long did you live there?
15 years
Jesus, how do you do that?
in an all black neighborhood, including myself.
You're lucky to be here.
Talk about being a minority. Holy shit. Oh my god.
But New York is a great place for a comedy career. That's why you.
It was
stay
a great place to start.
Mm-hmm.
So I built my chops there because it's fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
You go up in a little room and then here comes Dave Chappelle comes up and then
Mm-hmm.
Seinfeld and so you can get really good, but not anymore because the woke shit now. There's segregated shows. There's like all
Segregated shows?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's been happening I've been screaming it for years. Like. There'll be a like a non-white show or a immigrants only or gays only or
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
That
yeah.
is insane.
I remember a
New
guy
York
came
City.
up to me. He goes, "I didn't know you were gay." And I go, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "This is the gay night. This is the only gay guy show." And I'm like, "Well, shit. Oh, let's fucking go try some shit." It's so fucking crazy.
So you think Adams is going to lose?
I mean, that guy's retarded.
He's
I'll
got
kick those crackers in, man. The ex-abs of New York. Oh, we're gonna defund the police, man. I was a policeman for 15 years. The ex-abs of New York. And now he sounds like Shakespeare after that new guy.
Yeah, yeah. I think Adams is.
You think he's gonna win?
The Jews going to get behind him. He's going to win.
I don't think the Jews like neither one of them.
You got to pick your poison. The other guy's horrible.
That guy's wild. What is
Yeah.
his name?
Mahmoud.
Soleimani, I think.
Soleimani.
No, that's the guy that went running and crying and screaming when Trump murdered his ass. Blew him up.
We killed him so quick. We went bing bang boom. They came in the back door. Usually you use the front door, right? You use the front door. You'd go knock knock, but no, we came in the back and bing bang boom. He's dead. He's so dead.
He was crying all the way. He was crying like a little. He ran like a dog.
He died like a dog.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna do that with the uranium bombs. He was pretty. He was pretty professional with that.
Yeah.
But I thought he was going to, we dropped a big one. We call it the Lizzo bomb. We dropped the Lizzo. We dropped this at Sir. She's lost weight from the fat shot. You know the fat shot? Looks like you guys could use a couple fat shots. But we dropped the Lizzo. We're dropping the Chris Christie very soon. Chris Christie.
Yeah.
I thought he would have a little more fun with that.
I know.
Yeah.
But I think he probably because he ran on no new wars. So I think he was going to. He had to play it.
Well, it's not a war. It's just military strikes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not a war, but you have to surrender within 24 hours.
Well, with the U.S., maybe it's not. I mean, like, maybe it's just we bomb them, and what are they going to do?
Well, it was an active war. We didn't declare war.
We can call it whatever we want. Look at that fucking flag right there.
Right.
Soon to be a Canadian leaf on there.
Oh,
The
man.
51st.
Do you think Trump was calling to make them a state?
That was hilarious.
Like, why would you
that was
do
hilarious, though.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think he's just trolling.
Yeah, I don't think we'd
We'll
ever
put a
Republicans-
leaf. We'll put the gay leaf on there. The 51st. We'll give him a leaf instead of a star.
That would have been fucking great. They're on us. They're attached to us. You might as well just.
Yeah, but if they would make
That's
them
what tax Mexico did. We really tax Mexico and Canada. This place is screwed.
Hey, y'all already know about our Cummins Turbo Diesel giveaway, right? Check out the new giveaway. Yeah, King Rest 250, 6.7 liter Power Stroke Turbo Diesel. Yeah. They call this color on here the Star White, but what it really is, that's that white supremacy white. Look at it. It's white, but it's got the sparkles in it. Yeah. Like God touched it. And look what else it comes with. This is like 2-in-1. Yeah. If you got a meth lab, this is perfect. Get some Breaking Bad going. It's got solar capabilities, which means you can go off the grid. Yeah, perfect for a serial killer. White truck, white camper, it's a white man's dream. Yeah. Go to officialhodgetwins.com. Anything you buy on the site gets you automatically in and win. But we're giving you 10 times the interest. Yeah. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. See official rules for details. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so you did some acting. Been on some shows?
I did a lot of acting. Yeah, I started with acting. I was such a shitty kid, and I was failing out of high school. And then the acting teacher who I was friends with, I would do drugs with. Paint the picture of public school in Connecticut.
Okay.
Everyone's like, "Oh, Connecticut's so privileged."
Yeah.
We had the highest murder rate in the country.
Yes,
In
all
the
that
country.
diversity up there.
You were in Bridgeport.
Yeah. Too much diversity.
Diversity is good.
It's a little over diverse.
Yeah.
No one talks about when it's too much.
Yeah, diversity is only good in the Olympics. Other than that, it's overrated. Seriously. It's
Isn't it funny
actually
though?
diversity is actually a weakness. Yeah.
Sure. It's funny that diversity now, how far away we can go from what actual words mean. Because
Yeah,
when
I
people
know.
say diverse, they really mean as little white people as possible.
Right. Yeah.
Which
Like, if I go to China, well, I just brought the fucking diversity. Oh, thank you. Oh.
Yeah.
ain't that weird how they see things? Oh, diversity means not white.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That's why you got to stay on them because they're fucking retarded. You can't give a retard a car; he's gonna crash it. You
Right.
gotta keep bringing it back and go. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Hey, those like you was on what's that show? Chicago Med.
Yeah.
Was it like a one-time appearance, like being on Chicago PD or Law and Order or something like that, or did you have a?
I had my own story for the episode. When you start
Okay.
out, you'll do a co-star. So that usually that's like you get 1 or 2 lines. So I was
Okay.
doing co-stars, and then I moved up to guest star, and then that's you get a story in an episode. And so I was moving up to like series regular, and that's when it all ended, and I just became a fucking psychopath comedian. They really created this.
Yeah. What was your
I have
role?
no soul left because I had this beautiful acting life they took away. The role, I played a jockey,
A jockey?
addicted to ketamine or something. Yeah.
A jockey?
Yeah.
Addicted to ketamine.
Yeah, yeah.
A jockey addicted to ketamine.
They all
gotta
do
watch-
drugs. They do drugs, yeah. And
Oh,
so,
to keep their weight down, huh?
yeah.
I need to get some of that ketamine. Give me some
actually,
Wegovy.
I was too short to be a jockey. I tried. I escaped from the hospital, so I'm all I was like all hopped up on ketamine and drugs and shit, and I had a big race the next day. So I ripped the IV out and fucking like beat the shit out of the nurse, and I run out.
And this is Chicago Med.
Chicago Med, yeah.
Oh man, I gotta find that episode.
How did you land that? How did you land that gig?
Well, I had these acting agents, and they get you the auditions. So like, you know, that's the only way to get auditions.
Yeah.
So if you don't have one of those, you're fucked. You're just totally fucked. And so
You ever been on like Law and Order or Chicago PD or anything like that?
No.
Chicago Med is a
But I
big-time
started
show.
I started audition for all that stuff. I was booking a lot. I probably have done like 500 roles between anywhere from a play to a web series to TV, theater, movies. Like
What was the
independent
craziest
films.
role you ever played? Was it that ketamine?
Was the jockey? Yeah,
Jockey.
the heroin addict jockey.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was probably one of the. And then I went out for there was a show called Sneaky Pete. I don't know if you guys remember that. Giovanni Ribisi. I was up for that role, but I don't know. It's so I've lost full respect for Hollywood now.
Yeah, because they judge you because you're white.
Yeah,
Well, that and then look at how they all responded during the pandemic and the fight. They're just such fucking pussies.
Yeah. How much did those roles kind of play when you was like just read a couple lines? How was the pay with that?
The pay, well, like 95% of people in the acting union don't make a living at all. So you make
What's
like
the point of having a union there?
they fuck you, and you pay $3,000 a year. I owe them a lot of money. Come to think of it, it's like the co-star is probably $1,500.
Damn.
Per episode.
The guest star was $8,000. So it's still like it's not a lot. And then they pay you residuals, but you really got to get a series regular on a show. Yeah.
Well, we've been on Gutfeld before.
Yeah.
We went on that one time. You had a pretty long standing position with them, right, on Gutfeld?
Probably about a year and a half or so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They called us back, but I was like, "Fuck, man, it's in New York. I'm tired of traveling." So I was like,
Yeah. In New York, I just get irritated.
"I hate New York."
I
too
really
busy.
hate that city.
I kept an apartment there just to do the show, but they canceled me from the show.
Why did
Why
they cancel?
do you do that?
Oh, for asking a woman for coffee in the at Fox News.
You know why they canceled?
This is true.
You know why they canceled? Because they knew you wanted to fuck her. That's why you can't be
And
fucking chicks on-
they was hating on you. They said, no, I've been trying to get
think
that.
about it. Why did you ask her for coffee?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
would just stick your dick in her
I
mouth.
needed coffee.
I've been trying to.
I needed a cup of
Hey,
coffee.
kid, I've been trying to fuck that chick for years. And he just gonna come in here and fuck her before I do? No, fire his ass.
I wanted to take her out, have coffee, and have diarrhea for 2 hours.
Yeah.
No, I asked the girl.
They Brett, what was it? They Brett Ford your ass, huh?
Yeah. Well, he took a picture of his dick, which is still not bad.
Every
which is,
girl I bang, I send him a dick pic.
that's not bad.
That's like everybody does that.
You're a sick fuck. That's why.
I think. Yeah, yours. He sent me one. That's how he booked the show. He had the address written on it
So what happened
in
in
really
your,
small font.
What happened in your situation?
So I used to go on Gutfeld all the time. I loved it. I loved going on the show.
Yeah,
it
great
was
show.
a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And then I did a comedy special for Fox Nation.
Oh,
And
okay.
it
Blowing up.
did really well. And I was there to promote the Fox Nation special. And then I had Gutfeld at night. I was doing all the shows to promote it.
Right.
So I did an interview, and then I needed an office because I had Gutfeld in like an hour. So I just needed somewhere to hang out. Okay. In fact, I had therapy, phone therapy. I do it once a week.
Oh, really?
Keeps me fucking sane.
Yeah.
And we talk about this stuff. We talk because dating feminists in New York City. It's crazy, dude.
Women crazy.
Dude, the amount of pussy I gave up voting for Trump.
That's a lot of pussy. That was a lot of pussy.
Oh my God, dude.
There was a lot of pussy.
Literally, dude. The girls would fucking go insane if I even like said one positive thing about him. So
Well, they came out with a study like a majority of women that vote left are mentally ill.
they're all fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. They hate themselves. They're all in these corporate fucking just like slave positions.
Then you
and
combine that with the Negro vote, man. There goes your party.
someone just got cancer from that. You fucking N-word.
Hey, so I want to go back to the story.
That's right. I gave someone cancer.
Yeah.
No, well,
How selfish of me. Cancer.
well, I think if you say Negro, it only causes urinary tract infections. It's a little. It's not as extreme.
Yeah. Right.
And if it's a hard G, maybe some gas.
Right.
I'm gonna go to my show tonight. Those black people, fucking hell, someone was saying the N-word around here. My heart is flaring up.
Yeah.
So I'm in the office doing therapy, literally talking to my therapist about how I want to get married and have kids. Like,
Right.
It's not easy these days.
Yeah.
You know, I'm successful. I'm under 6 feet tall. On Tinder, I'm 2,000 millimeters. I had to switch it. So we're talking about this stuff. And I see a girl walk by, and we had a little flirty moment. And he was like, "Go talk to her." Like, we have to. He's like my trainer. He's like fucking. Was like Rocky.
Yeah.
I'm talking. Hey, you get coffee. You grab me by the pussy.
He cussed the bottle.
So, anyways, I talked to one girl for a bit, and she's working. So I just said goodbye. And then another girl, she was like making eyes at me. You know when a girl wants you to talk to her.
Right.
Yeah.
We have a conversation. We're flirting. I said, "Why don't I got to go on Gutfeld? Why don't we grab coffee sometime?" She said, "Great." Gave her my phone, puts her number in. I walk away, and I nearly get tackled by security. I go, "What the fuck's going on?" He goes, "You've been reported for harassment." I literally was like, "You have the wrong guy." I thought I was in a fucking prank show.
Right.
And I go, "I just asked to go for coffee." I go, "Is that against policy?" He goes, "Bro, it's fucking crazy here." He goes, "Please go with me. I have to do my job. Like, these women are nuts." He was totally on my side. He goes, "You didn't break any rules." He goes, "Please come downstairs." Then he hides me in an elevator shaft because these cunts are coming down the hall. Yeah, dude.
This is Fox News?
It was fucking humiliating. And I'm on my way to go on Gutfeld. I go, "You can't kick me out. I'm going on TV."
Right.
I was like, I don't really work here, but I'm gonna go tell some jokes.
They act like you sent a dick pic or something.
Yeah. And so apparently what we think happened, because I tweeted about it and the press picked it up. I didn't expect that to happen. It was on all fucking Hollywood Reporter, all that shit. And so we talked, and they're like, this is so, they're making it up. And they said, "We think it was a woman, a manager, somebody, a higher up, who they're the ones that reported you." Wow. And so that is how it goes. That's feminism right there.
Wow, that is.
And so they canceled my next appearance, and I called the booker of Gutfeld. I'm like, "Dude, this crazy thing just happened. It didn't happen." I even have screenshots. I texted the girl. I said, "Please let me know if this causes any problems." Because I just booked my whole tour based on going on Gutfeld. Because when I go on, I have to do 4 shows instead of 2. Or if I do 1, I got to do 2. So, like, there was a lot of pressure on that. You know?
Exactly.
They have every right to not have me on. It's not my show. I don't get paid. You're not under contract. But this changed this doubled my sales. Or maybe they went up by 25%.
Oh, when you're on the show?
And they just were like, "Sorry, can't have you back. The schedule's booked." And I could just tell. I knew it was from that thing. And I waited 2 months.
That's got to hurt, man. That's the largest late night show on TV.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I have a lot of fans from that show now. So I'm grateful for that. But I decided I'm going to go public with it. Because this show, that's all we make fun of is the woke shit.
Right. And then you get fired.
I got let go because of that. Feminism, the woke stuff, cancel culture. And I'm like, I was watching Jordan Peterson. He's like, "Well, you got to just tell the truth, You tell the truth. You don't say the N-word too bloody much.
Yeah.
And, clean your room. You need some lobster." And I was like, "Fuck it." I just told the truth. This thing happened. And so, yeah, that's it. I'm off. I wish it all didn't happen. But any one of those guys from the show could have spoken up and said, we know Tyler.
And they didn't.
Like, you're interacting with a lot of people. You're in the hair, makeup, the guests. I've had female guests ask me out. So can I get them canceled?
That's crazy.
If that's the standard?
So did he even bother talking to the girl that you swap numbers with, or?
I don't know I mean, they probably just want this to go away. They're not gonna. I'm not an employee there, you know.
Yeah.
If they fired Tucker Carlson, who was making them the most money out of anybody,
Right.
Yeah.
they're not gonna,
You
you know.
Mm.
But I'd rather have my pride and actually just stand up to it than I could have waited for some sort of legal thing to take place. And I texted Greg, and he said, this went to the legal department. It's out of my control. You got to be patient. And I was like,
Oh, it's still in the process?
yeah, but I was like, what is that? That could be a year, 2 years.
That's just something that shook you up and...
Yeah. And I got Gutfeld people coming up to me nonstop. I'm talking at the airport. The ticket person, the TSA, the pilot comes out, brings me in the cockpit.
Right.
Everybody watches that show.
Right.
Well, not everybody, but a lot.
A lot, yeah.
And so I thought, I'm not going to lie to them. It's like every day, where'd you go? What happened? I was like, this is what happened.
Damn.
You know?
Damn.
But the woke stuff's not over.
Yeah.
And it's New York City, man. That
last place-
Fox News is in New York City.
Yeah, the last place I would think that would happen would be around a bunch of so-called conservatives or Republicans.
But they're not at Fox.
Yeah.
You got to imagine. Think about how many employees are in that building in New York City. Most of them are still left-leaning people.
Right.
Probably couldn't get a job at CNN. And they're there, and they're resentful, you know?
Wow.
So you got a bunch of left-leaning feminists working at Fox. Any chance to take someone out? You know, that's probably what happened. And good for her. She did it. She
would
succeeded.
think I mean, because he was on the show for like a year.
Probably a year and a half.
That sounds like a serious lawsuit to me.
No.
I wasn't an employee, though.
Yes.
You know, I mean,
It's not like a paid thing, neither. You're not under any other slavery contract. Ended a long time ago. If you want to show regularly for over almost a year and a half, and then they get rid of you over something like that, I mean,
Yeah.
you are an employee of Fox.
No,
They can call it whatever they want, but you are an employee.
Nah.
He's not getting paid. Yeah.
no, it wasn't paid.
Oh, that's
Just
he
an
was just there
appearance.
for the exposure. We've been
Right,
on
right,
that.
right.
They didn't pay us.
No, they
It's
don't
just
pay.
exposure. So he's
Right.
not employee. So what the fuck you talking about? It sounds like modern day slavery to me.
Yeah, I know, but
Because I would think, I
Well,
know they
look.
didn't pay us, but I would think if you're on the show regularly for a year and a half, they will start compensating you at some point.
I mean, yeah, if that was my show and it was the Tyler Fischer show, I hope I would be paying people
Yeah.
to come on. You know, there's 4 people on the show,
Yeah.
so 3 are getting paid. No, 2 are three are getting paid, and 2 aren't. You're all making that show happen. Like
Right.
I got to write my own jokes. You get the topics. I go and I spend time writing, but that's neither here nor there. I wish they would want to clear it up.
Yeah.
You know, if they don't, that's fine. But I don't think it would take much to investigate this. And go, Tyler
I
asked
could
to go for
investigate this in
coffee.
3 minutes.
That's not harassment.
Right.
That's a guy asking for consensual coffee during the day. I didn't say let's go fuck in the broom closet. You know what I mean? It's like
Right.
it's fucking crazy.
Right. Yeah. That's insane.
And I feel bad for young men because like I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
Yeah.
But most guys see this stuff and they're too afraid to even talk to women.
Yeah.
And this is why.
Right.
So
Man.
anyways, you guys want to get coffee?
You don't get off my show. That was too much. Fucking asking a black guy. for
Black
coffee.
people don't drink coffee.
We drink cocoa.
Cocoa. Fuck, I
We
should
drink
ask
hot
her
chocolate.
for cocoa. I don't know. The girl was 12. I'm not sure if that had anything to do.
So you got to meet. You was on Kill Tony. You got to meet Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, he was on Kill Tony with me.
Yeah. How was he like in person?
He's a very sweet guy in person. I just did his podcast.
Oh yeah.
And we went out for dinner. So I had dinner with him and his wife.
You asked about for coffee.
He only eats steak.
Oh, that's right. He's
Only
like low
eats
carb,
steak.
right?
No, just steak.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Say good.
he asked me out for steak. And he'll be hearing from my lawyer soon. because I don't eat meat during Pride Month.
Hey, how the hell does he only eat steak, no salad, no fiber, no nothing?
Him
No.
and his daughter.
No, it's working for him. I mean, holy shit, it brought him back from the dead. Like he was dying. He had something
You're
happen.
just scratching your nuts. He's
Oh,
scratching his nuts the whole show.
Wait,
you're talking and you're like, yeah, he was eating steak and shit. That's all he eats.
that's not how I asked the girl out for coffee. Hey, you want to get some more? Oh no, I'm covered in poison ivy from the waist down. Really?
Really?
Yeah, covered.
Oh no shit.
I didn't know what poison ivy was. I didn't know what it looked like. You know what? Could you point out poison ivy?
It's like a green leaf.
Yeah. So are they all. You fucking racist. You botanist.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
Oh, they're all green leaves, aren't they?
I got it when we was little kids, remember?
Yeah.
You wouldn't.
I tell you
I
what's
wouldn't
worse.
know it.
I
if
tell
saw
you
it, though.
worse than
Covered.
poison ivy? Crabs.
Crabs.
I almost ripped my balls off.
You know what's
I was
worse?
in the
You know
Marine
what's
Corps. I was scratching my nuts, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I was in Camden, and Sergeant, he said, man, why you keep scratching yourself? I said, I don't know. It's fucking itching, right? And then then I was talking to my homeboy. He said, man, I got it too. I was like, it was that fucking black bitch we banged.
Oh,
So I went down to the thing, and they said, yeah, you got crabs. They gave me some shampoo. And
I went down to the thing. Well, I hope you never get convicted for murder. Where were you that day? I went down to the thing. I had crabs.
oh, but it's the worst thing.
You know what's worse than crabs?
What?
Poison crabs. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm covered. I'm literally. It's. I have a dog, and we go hiking in Texas, and I didn't know. I didn't know we'd been hiking in a forest of poison ivy.
Yeah, so you got that shit on your
Well, I got a massage last night, and I think she rubbed it up like. Yeah. 2 hours in Vegas, and I was at a massage parlor. It's just a sick town. Yeah. Oh yeah. Unbelievable.
we used to do that all the time when we was in the Marine Corps. We called them the Jack Shacks.
Well, she had a sign that said legitimate service, no hanky panky.
Right. Yeah.
And I go, I don't want hanky. I just want a hand job. I don't want any hanky panky.
That's what they all say.
I don't speak Chinese.
That's what they all say. But when the money comes out, the horse comes out.
Yeah, it's the worst is when we gotta give them a credit card and you're naked and they gotta bring back. You gotta sign a receipt on the table. I've never done that, but well, I can't ask women out for coffee, so I gotta go have fucking old Asian women jerk me off for $60. I didn't choose this life.
Well, that's white privilege. I have to tip them too, like $200. You only have to pay $60 because you're white.
Yeah, they should have the racial chart of the pricing.
Yeah. So you said he was a sweet guy, Jordan Peterson?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the one that convinced me to pursue marriage. Like, my parents got divorced. My dad came out of the closet when I was 7.
You're kidding.
Came out as racist. No, he's a gay dad.
Okay.
Yeah, he came out as gay. And so
When you were 7?
I'm not a doctor, but that'll fuck up a 7-year-old pretty well. This was 1993 or something?
Yeah, shit's. Oh, that's dangerous coming out back in 1993.
No, that was that's the woke kids today. They don't understand that.
Yeah.
Like that was when it was bad, and maybe you wanted to like wave a flag, for a day or two.
You know, I never really understood that term gay because a lot of times it just means you're bisexual. Yeah, you're a fucking.
I mean,
switch hitter.
he banged my mom at least 3 times. There's 3 brothers, so. We don't have the data.
Apparently,
but
he liked it.
at least 3 times.
He's a switch hitter. Like when you hear people say they're gay, you like you bisexual. You just a freak.
No, you're fucking gay.
Yeah. Automatically, if you sleep with the same sex, you're gay. Yeah.
Can you believe bisexuals want to be oppressed and stuff? I'm like, you all get to fuck everybody, and you're like, I can't get a job because you're fucking everybody.
Yeah. Hey, did you ever have a conversation with your dad about that? You ever talk about the birds and bees?
He said I'm gay, and that was it. I swear, never brought it up again. Go play. Swear to God. I didn't know
So
what
you
it
just
meant.
wanted to get the hell out of there. Huh?
I didn't know what it meant because back then there was no gay people on TV. Remember when Ellen DeGeneres came out and it oh my God, it was like insane. It was like worse than the Iranian war.
Yeah.
And so
I was very ignorant to it myself. I didn't realize that.
I didn't know what it meant. I just didn't know. I thought we had gay neighbors, and I go, "What do you mean?" I go, "They're brothers." like I couldn't. And so
They're partners.
partners. And my dad's a lawyer, so I remember he would be like, "Oh, this is my partner," to my friends, like 9 years old, 1993.
Did your friends like tease you about it?
Well, no, we didn't quite know what it was, but
I don't know why he's doing it to a 7 and to your friends.
I would have kept this shit to
I'd have
myself.
kept that shit to myself. Why are you putting all that on your son at that age? What a total asshole.
yeah, but now I make a lot of money telling jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It gave you material.
That shaped my my life. I always say, like, if it wasn't for homophobia, I wouldn't be born, because if my dad wasn't closeted, he wouldn't have fucked a woman.
Right.
Like, I gotta tip my hat to the homophobes.
Right.
Like, when I see a little homophobia, I'll go, "Dude, thank you for your service." You got it. This is what young people don't do. They don't respect like their own history. You have to honor it. This is your history, whether it's good or bad. It's what led us here.
You ever talk to your mom about it? Did she ever have a conversation with it?
Um,
How did she take it?
Bet you called him the F word. I bet. I knew it. That fucking.
You're not gonna believe this. She didn't take it well. And still isn't. 31 years later.
Yeah.
I remember she'd go in a crawl space under the stairs. Am I talking about my privileged life too much? I'm sorry if this is,
this is totally
triggering all the fucking white privilege I had with a gay dad and a mentally ill mom. and the police department was black. So in my town,
Man, that's a fucked up life.
a black. I'm like I live in like the upside down
You
world.
live in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
This is an episode on the Twilight Zone. Did you make me a white car and all the cops are black? Like, is this some kind of fucked up joke? Yeah, your dad's gay, your mom's fucking
And the cops
losing
are
a
black.
fucking mind.
And the cops are black. Oh my god.
Dude, I would have did this.
Oh my god.
That's probably why you're a comedian.
Yeah,
Because we've seen a lot of fucked up shit.
Oh,
So we
yeah,
find-
you got a fucked up story, right? I know your family's all
man.
fucked up. I had to stop watching you guys. I go, these guys are too
Oh man,
fucked
we
up.
had a rough childhood.
Right, right.
Yeah. It
But
was
they-
crazy.
It
rough.
made us.
Well, you had
you had to tolerate how fucked up our lives was. It was
yeah.
just, you just make fun of everything.
Desensitize us.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
probably why.
me and my
push you in the-
brothers
yeah.
were so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, we were so funny.
Yeah.
We would just do all
like a
sorts of-
coping thing, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. No, you have to honor it.
So look at
no,
Richard Pryor.
Yes, what made him a comedian?
he's dead. What do you mean?
No.
His fucking mom was
Where
wrong.
he ended up.
His mom ran a whorehouse. Yeah. She used to bring home Johns and fuck them.
And now he's dead. No, my mom under the stairs to the basement, she carved the word gay into the wall with like a knife, and she would scream in there.
Really?
And she would just scream like, gay! You know. I'm like getting ready for school. You know. What could go wrong?
You get rid of school.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and she had because she had to get a job. She had to run. She ran a daycare in our house, so my whole house was filled with children. So I would wake up in the morning. I'm holding a goddamn baby eating cereal. My mom's screaming in the closet. You know, and I can meet my dad's new partner after school. Telling my friends it's his law partner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, that's his law partner. Why does he sleep over? Oh, they're working on a hard case, so they gotta burn the midnight oil. If you hear some screaming and moaning, they're recreating the murder. So I would do that shit. I would make up. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
How is your dad still alive today, or
He is. Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah. He got married, and very close with his husband partner.
You ever tell him he's going to burn in hell for eternity?
Jesus Christ. No, I don't think he is. I think the stuff that's bred from that
Yeah.
is the real problem. I think we had a good grasp on it. Like we had gay, lesbian, and straight. That was plenty. That's good. That's three things.
Yeah.
We can't now. It's just
Yeah, it's just
what
crazy.
the fuck. Yeah. And I don't think he likes that stuff. Mm-hmm. My dad, like, he looks like Bruce Willis and Joe Rogan fucked. I mean, he's more of a straight guy than me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. He's like,
so he's definitely the top, huh?
He's both. He's both. But he doesn't like, I don't want to speak for him. I don't think he's for any of this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, there's no pride. Like, we did a little bit of that stuff when I was a kid, so I was exposed to some of that. Also, bad timing coming off the AIDS epidemic when your dad comes out of the closet.
Yeah.
He
didn't get the HIV, did he?
No. Mm-hmm. I got it. I got it. You know.
You're joking, right?
Nah. I don't know. Maybe. Last night. I might have got it last night. Yeah.
There you go, scratching them nuts again.
I am covered in poison ivy. I am covered.
Dude.
This is what the fucking... this is what
you gonna show it?
You know what's funny, too, is, like, I'm going to be going to trial for... Yeah, like, I really... Like,
shit,
that's
yeah.
just my ankle right there.
It looks kind of like chiggers, too. Yeah, chigger bites, yeah.
Whoa, watch your mouth. You know,
like chiggers are like microscopic.
White people get heart attacks when you say chiggers.
You know what they are? Little baby in your chew your leg. You got little baby in your leg. Yeah, it looks like chiggers.
I got chiggers?
Yeah, they're like microscopic ticks, and you get them just walking in the woods. And they go inside of you, and they just start throwing up all over the place. This is what happens. They go in, they bite you and lay an egg in your fucking thing, and then when it hatches, it wakes up and starts eating your fucking skin, and that's why it itches, yeah.
Fucking Christ.
You sure it was poison ivy? It might be chigger. It looked just like chiggers.
Fuck, dude.
You fucking got chigger nuts.
Goddamn chiggers.
Because we went to, where was it, Arkansas? I used to get them as a kid when I lived in Virginia, but I hadn't got them in a long time because I've been living in California. I went to Arkansas, was walking in them damn woods. My damn legs like a bunch of chiggers. Freaking just, it was, I had all over my legs.
I saw one in the woods once. I shot him.
You shot a chigger?
Don't move, chigger.
Hands up, chigger.
You gonna spray your poison babies all over my goddamn skin.
Oh, shit. Man, that might be chiggers, man.
Fuck, all right. That sucks.
I don't think that's poison. Yeah, it looked like chiggers. You Let me say you went through the woods, right? Then like high grass and stuff in woods.
Yeah, just burying the body.
Yeah, those are chiggers.
Really?
Those are chiggers. Because it's right by the grass.
I'm getting diagnosed by two black podcasters right now. Two uneducated, didn't even bring a pencil to school. Well, what you have there, sir, is a case of chiggers.
Yeah, you get them right around the
Starts
ankles.
at the ankle. Oh, God.
Yeah, and then they crawl up your legs. And you probably standing in a bed of chiggers.
And that Chinese woman fucking spread those chiggers all
checking
over.
you off and rubbing your legs.
Well, now everyone in that place is going to have chiggers tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, that is nuts. That Asian lady probably didn't know what the hell she was looking at. Is she the one that told you had poison ivy?
No, I knew when I was fucking scratching my balls up for the last 6 weeks.
But where did you say you went walking in the
You'll
woods?
have poison ivy.
Yeah, I think it's chiggers.
Well, I go every day. I go for little hikes and stuff, and then I Googled poison ivy because I realized I thought it was like red and scary, you know.
Yeah. You went a damn chigger forest. That's what she did. Yeah, those fucking chiggers.
I thought Texas got rid of all of them.
No, you can't kill a chigger.
Yeah.
Those things are worse than roaches.
Come to find out.
Yeah, you can't even see them.
Damn.
Microscopic ticks.
Yeah. God damn.
Oh well. They do itch like hell though. Yeah.
My God.
It's like crabs.
You know what's crazy is this if I go to trial for this lawsuit for the discrimination, they're gonna like show a clip of this. Like they're gonna do a montage of like he hates chiggers. This is all gonna be they watch everything I do.
That's a dog whistle for the N-word, I'm telling you.
Shout out to AGI Entertainment. That's the name of the management company.
Who
thinks it's okay to tell white people to screw off?
Can you publicly tell people who manages you now?
I don't have it. No,
it's just him now.
That broke me. Like that, dude, that phone call.
So nobody even represents you?
No. That phone call broke me.
Dude, we had we still have an agent, but he was getting a lot of pushback. Yeah, people at Hollywood. Hey man, can you take me down from your social media? I'm getting a lot of.
Because of you guys?
Yeah, because he represents us. I thought when he was calling me, he was going to drop me. Yeah, I'm surprised. I know he's calling. Because of the content I put out. Like, Hollywood is so woke and so far left, you can't even have a different opinion.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
And not to bring race into it, but like,
You know what? I'm gonna give him a. I'm gonna shoot him an email. I think he would represent you in a heartbeat.
not if he hears about these chiggers. We love him. We have one question.
That's what you got, Tyler.
Huh?
Chiggers.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Is
it
it?
is.
I got chiggers.
Scan in on that.
See them little ticks? They're like microscopic though. That's like blown up like a
That red chigger is chewing on you right now.
yeah.
Microscopic ticks.
Yep, chiggers, see?
Holy
crazy, right?
Shit.
Looks scary though, right?
Unbelievable.
Hey, put up a picture with the scars. What it looks like. It looks just like your ankle.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen those little things. Those little red spider-looking shit.
Yeah, but they're like
Oh, they're not black?
See the rash that it gives you? Bring it up, Joe, that picture with the rash.
This one right here with the lady's stomach.
Yeah. See? Chiggers.
yeah, she's probably laying in the fucking grass.
Stage
The trigger's
4.
like, yep.
That's stage 4 chiggers right there.
Oh shit, that's the girl from Gutfeld. Now I see. They should have fucking canned me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, I want to ask you about methylene blue. We was watching Joe Rogan. He was with Mel Gibson.
There's studies on that now where people have proven that
People
they've
drinking methylene blue and stuff like that.
Yeah, methylene blue, which was a fabric dye.
Yeah.
And now they find it has profound effects on your mitochondria.
Yep. This stuff works, man.
The methylene blue, I was doing some research on it. It actually strengthens the cells.
I use it for patients that are really low in energy. I try that. It tends to help.
My energy is kind of low. I'm going to be 51 this year, right? So I know it's like my energy is better.
When you take it, yeah.
I've been taking it for actually a couple of weeks.
It helps the mitochondria, which is your energy source in the cell.
Oh. And this is kind of gross, I'm going to tell you. Not really
tell her,
gross.
man. Why you gotta go there?
It was this finger right here. I thought it was like a wart. And I would pop it, it would go away. About a week later, it would fill back up. I started taking methylene blue. I popped it. It just dried up and went away.
That's awesome. There's a anti-infective component to it. So maybe you had some sort of infection.
Go to FischerHodgetwins.com. Pick up our methylene blue in liquid or capsule. Got it in capsules now. It's some damn good blue. Go to FischerHodgetwins.com.
Hey, you got a good impression of Ben Shapiro, don't you?
I wouldn't do it. That guy's Jewish. They have a lot of power. You're already getting blackballed. You don't want the Jews coming down on you.
Dude, I can't start on any more. Yeah.
Yeah, stay away from that.
Yeah.
I totally 8-ball myself.
He's a, I did some stuff at Daily Wire.
Yeah,
Yeah, you used to be there, right?
Yeah, I did. They saw this, didn't get the vaccine, so I stood up to that and made videos, made fun of all that shit, and then the woke white stuff. So they brought me in. I was in a Gina Carano Western film, which was great. And, and they gave me all sorts of roles and stuff.
That was good.
And they're, what he's really good at is doing it. He does so many ads so shamelessly. Like
I feel guilty when I do an ad in a video.
I'm like,
that
man,
dude will read a 10-minute
bro.
ad. Yeah,
he can just seamlessly, and it's I'm like, damn, he just brought me into that fucking mattress company.
Yeah,
It's a really tragic occasion. I will be speaking on the behalf of my best friend Greg. Greg was a wonderful person. He was a wonderful father. He was a wonderful husband, a wonderful brother, and a wonderful human being. As we know, Greg tragically fell asleep at the wheel and wrapped his car around a telephone pole in a horrible, painful death. He was exhausted. He had not been sleeping well, and if only he had been sleeping on a helium sleep mattress, this never would have happened. Go to heliumsleep.com. That's helium mattress. Sleep like your life depends on it. Use code RIP Greg for 10% off. Okay, on to things I like and things that I hate. I like when my friends are alive, and I hate when my friends are dead. And because of the tragic nature of Greg's death, he had to be cremated. And it's like, nobody really knows how much a cremation should cost. Stop trusting big cremation. And luckily his wife, Catherine, went to Chris's crematorium. Chris absolutely burns all the competition. Go to chrisscrematorium.com. Use code ASHES for 10% off. That's 10% off to burn 100% off of your loved ones. Greg and I had our differences.
Really, he could just spend. There are bombs going off in Iran right now, and there's a huge bombshell sale over at ExpressVPN. Go to ExpressVPN. I'm like, holy shit, that guy just made $1 million from the bunker busters.
that's crazy. You still have a relationship with them, huh?
I mean, I would only really see him when I was there doing a show or
Yeah,
because
that show and that Western they came out. They trying to actually build a platform to compete.
What's that?
With Netflix Hollywood. Yeah, Hollywood Netflix. the things that was producing that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought they was going to try to compete against them, but
Yeah, I think it has to be on a much larger scale.
Yeah.
You probably have to hire out and have a bunch of people making movies at once. But they definitely got an audience there. I don't know how it is now, but
yeah, they're getting a lot of pushback because Candace is gone. The one white girl, she's got a spot. Brett Cooper, yeah.
Brett.
Brett?
Yeah.
I hate that name, Brett. Because it's like Brett. Which one is it? I keep confusing those two.
Yeah, Brett.
It's Brett.
Yeah.
Candace, I was on Dr. Phil with Candace Owens.
Oh, were you?
She was defending, like, it was basically is like DEI good or bad? And it was this woke professor. And then it was like me and Candace. And I'm like, oh my God, like, what happened to my life? I'm sitting between two black women defending me. Like, what the fuck? I had a complete mental breakdown. I started crying.
In the Twilight Zone.
I started crying on Dr. Phil. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. What was you on the show for?
Well, it was the topic was, can you be racist towards white people? That was the topic of the show. So they brought me on
That
because
is
they heard,
crazy. You even got to ask that question.
and we had a debate. It is insane. So they played the tape recording of my the guy saying it's our policy to not work with white people.
Oh, okay.
And that shut him up real quick.
Yeah.
Nobody, because once you hear that,
Yeah.
no one had any argument.
Yeah. It destroyed them.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Because you look what's going on in entertainment, like a majority of things that were filmed in Hollywood, it's not even filmed there. Now, a lot of the movies and everything's down because all the movies, regardless of what you're looking at, it's got woke all in it. Like, I'm looking at Ozark, and the FBI agent's getting sucked off by his partner. I'm like, why is this in this movie? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, the show, yeah.
Yeah, the black guy is getting sucked
They had a
up.
bunch of gay shit in there.
Yeah, it's like everything, like that one show, The Last of Us. The girl, they put a gay scene in that. And I was like, everything you watch is just
And she said,
it throws it down your throat.
Yeah, and she said, I'm going to be a father, even though she's a lesbian.
Yeah.
And
I was looking at Law and Order. Used to be one of my favorite TV shows to watch. And there was an episode where, what's the detective's name? I forgot her name. Benson. She adopted a kid, and the kid's talking about how in school there's a boy who goes by they, them pronouns. I was like, fuck this. I'm not watching this anymore. Because it's like everything you watch nowadays, like ratings, movies, everything's down because
It's all down.
nobody wants to watch it.
No, I was watching Batman. That was the last time I watched the movie.
Yeah.
And the Catwoman or Batwoman, whatever that whore's name is, she's like, oh, it's just another privileged white male. And it was the first time I'd seen that indoctrination in a movie. And I'm like, first of all, Batman is an adult who lives under a subway station. Watched his parents get murdered when he was 5, and his only friend is a British butler. And he fights crime for free in a bat suit. He's mentally ill. This guy's not privileged, you fucking cunt. Like, you fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I remember being like, I'm done. I'm never going to see a movie like that again.
I just watched that Netflix hit piece on Brett Favre.
Oh, nice. You've been working on that.
His name is a tongue twister for me. Brett Favre. I guess it's genetic. I don't know. Brett Favre. And I was watching that little documentary. It was a total hit piece.
Really?
Yeah. The girl's like, oh, he sent a dick pic. Like, who?
Was the whole thing about the dick pic? The whole show?
Dick pic, and they said he stole money from welfare. And I was like, he hasn't been charged with anything. The people associated with him. But I was like, the whole purpose of them doing this documentary was to attack another white conservative male.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why they put that out there.
You should feel privileged to get the dick pic.
I know.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, my
look,
God, yeah.
Brett Favre.
Yeah, like some women, supposedly they get like trauma from seeing a dick. Like if an ugly girl sent me like a pic, and I'd be like, oh my God, I wouldn't like pass out and like sue her.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh God.
Maybe it's time we start doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just all that was hyperbolic in that from a documentary. So this is stupid. Y'all made a documentary on this?
Who else was just taken out? Some guy, Jared Leto.
Yeah.
They said he brought like a 16-year-old over to his house. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
And-
That's actually legal in Vegas.
Oh, it is?
16. Yeah.
Well, is
Gotta
that
go.
the legal age?
Well, I'm small, you know. The amount of kids I've hit on by accident, because I'll see a woman my height, you know, walking, and I'll go, hey, excuse me, and she'll turn and go, hi, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
They're not fully
Because I
grown
can't
yet.
hit on tall girls. They're not. It's just not gonna happen.
You never built a tall girl?
I have. I
built
care.
a girl with a 6'6". This is crazy as hell.
I love it.
Her legs was all over. It looked like a damn 747. I was like, I wonder if I could hit the bottom of this thing.
B-42 bomber with that
That is
wingspan.
crazy, girl. When she gets over the height of 6 feet in bed, it's just like nuts.
I've been with women, I think 6 feet or up. I don't care at all. I don't care. I would have kids with a girl. In fact, I need to get this fucking. I can't date down, and then the kids get tinier.
Yeah, kids gonna come out like a damn Sasquatch though. It's gonna be like 7 feet tall. And shit. We kicking your ass and shit.
I can't do that to a kid and make them small. No, it doesn't matter. The dating apps, that's when it all changed, was when you had to put the height on there. I remember. Because I used to do Tinder in New York, and I would go on 2 dates a day. I had no problems.
Yeah.
And then you had to put the height on, and it was like, I got no matches ever again.
Really?
Because all these fucking 6s, they think they're 10s, and they start picking the type of guy they want.
Right.
You know? The height thing's a real fucking problem right now.
How tall are you?
Gotta go. I'm like 5'4", 5'5".
That's only 4 inches from the average height of 5'9". I mean, I could see where it would be a problem if he's like 4'2" or some shit.
I'd rather be 4'2". I'd rather be a midget, because at least there'd be some women that just want to fuck midgets. You know what I mean? I'd rather that.
Yeah. It's like a fetish for him.
There's no 5'4" fetish.
You're like stuck in Twilight Zone again. Huh?
I'm in the Twilight Zone.
So you don't have anybody serious right now?
No.
It's gotta be tough because you travel a lot. You do a lot of shows.
And I get kicked out of buildings for asking women out. It's like,
right.
I'm just gonna fucking marry a Chinese woman doesn't speak English.
You just get a mail order bride.
Yeah, you probably meet a good girl at a massage parlor.
Yeah.
Hey, how old are you?
38.
38.
Damn, I wish I was 38.
Man, I just turned. We're gonna be 51 this year.
That's crazy, man. Because you look 56. No, you guys look young as shit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember. I think I googled your age once. I was like, holy shit. That's crazy.
I guess that's the black side. You know, they say black don't crack.
No, no, you'd be dead at 18 if you're all black. What are you talking about?
It'd be another statistic.
I'll be in jail right now. You know what? My friends, I had a couple black friends growing up, and they
yeah, more than a couple.
Me too.
Well, I kept it to a bare minimum. I like a couple, but you know what? The crazy thing is, all my black friends later on tried to kill me. Like 2 weeks later, I was like,
yeah. Well,
I mean, one of my friends put a damn Rambo knife on me. Said he was gonna cut my pretty green eyes out.
Really?
Yeah. But anyway, I remember I had these two black friends, and they said, "Hey, Keith and Kevin, won't y'all play basketball at Clearview all the time? Won't y'all come by the West End?" I was 11 years old. You know what I told him? I said, "No, I'm sorry. It's too many for me over there."
Oh, wow.
I didn't like going over there.
Yeah. Heart attack.
No, it says that Domino's Pizza would not deliver over there because it's always getting robbed by some Negro with a baseball bat.
Yeah. And I actually got robbed by a teammate after basketball practice.
Well, you didn't get robbed. You didn't have any money on you, but he
he
pulled a gun on us and give me all your money. I'm like, I don't have shit. I think we had like a quarter on us, and he fucking took it.
I had 35 cents.
Yeah, he took that shit.
No, but that was a lot of money back in those days. That's a full meal at school.
No, it was like a couple pack of annihilators. You could give
Annihilators.
That dude, that black kid got expelled the next day.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And I remember the basketball coach called me in with the principal. The principal was a white guy.
It was the same person, wasn't it?
No.
It was also
And then coach said, "What happened?" I said, "Yeah, he pulled a gun on me." He said, "Well, let's go talk to the principal." And then I was sitting down and talking to the principal, old white guy, right? And he said, "Well, what happened?" I said, Mike, I said, I ain't gonna say his name because he probably
You already fucking said it, you dumbass.
I didn't say his full name. There's a lot of Michaels out there. And I was like, "Yeah, he put a gun on me." And teacher, that white man looked at me like that. He said, "What?" He said he pulled a gun on me and he took my 35 cents. That was my lunch money.
Yeah, we were like 10 years old.
Yeah, I was 10, 11 years old. Dude.
Where was this?
On the West End. That's why I don't like going over there.
West End of where?
Martinsville, Virginia.
Oh, Virginia. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this country's fucked up. There's a lot of really rough areas.
You know why, right?
I don't know.
Don't say it. You're already getting
I'm
blackballed.
not going to say it.
Too much diversity.
Have you ever dated a black woman before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By dated, I mean fucked and never saw again. Mostly because they didn't want to see me again.
Really?
I had a black girl say, don't come in me because you're going to colonize my uterus. I swear to God. Yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That hurt my feelings.
She said you're going to colonize a
Yes.
These women.
She like hated, again, it's like, all right, I'm in Brooklyn. Like, so there's a lot of black people born and raised in Brooklyn. And it's a different breed than like the younger ones that moved, you know, went to NYU. They're all indoctrinated. So she was like, she just like hated white people. She would tell me. I was like, you're fucking insane.
It's got to be tough finding a decent woman nowadays.
It's
I
not
take
easy,
it for
dude.
granted.
It's really not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy. I mean, I don't want to discourage anybody, but it's wild out there.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been married almost 26 years.
I got married in 2000. Yeah.
I'm thinking just doing OnlyFans. Why not?
Dude, you'll be a billionaire overnight.
You think so?
Put on a MAGA hat?
Well, women's not really into that.
Huh?
Dudes, only people that make money in that is like girls. Because dudes are freaking animals.
No, he's got a great audience. They will watch him go.
What, just put on a MAGA hat and start just banging bitches?
Well, make it comedy. comedy and porn together. He'll be a billionaire overnight.
Just
We're making cunnilingus great again. That's what we're doing. We're going deep. We're penetrating deep with the bunker buster. Here comes the bunker buster.
There's a lot of people making great money on OnlyFans. They don't do no porn. It'd be a perfect fit for him.
Yeah, maybe he's got morals.
nah, they're going away. I had them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had them. Yeah, it's dating. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I really am. Like, you know.
You got a lot of comedy shows coming up, huh?
Yeah, I'm on tour. Yep. Yeah, every weekend I'll be in a different city.
Do you have like a website where you can push them to and sell your tickets?
Chiggers.com. Chiggers.com. No more Chiggers. TylerFisher.com. And
yeah. Yeah, it was a clip. He was on Joe Rogan, and y'all were talking about RFK Jr. And he was about to ask you a question. He was talking. Then you said, "Well, while you're talking, while you're talking, I'm going to pretend to be him." And you was doing his voice. Joe Rogan's like, "Don't do that." Did the voice? It was really good impersonation.
In Joe's defense, he had been exposed to a little too much fluoride. And the hypoglycemic acid, so his balance was a little off. It was a little moody.
You did that, and Joe's like, "Don't do that."
Well, you know.
And he was serious in a heart attack.
I'm not going to fight him on that. You got to kill me with his pinky.
Yeah, he's got like a black belt in jiu-jitsu or something like that. Mixed
Probably, yeah.
He'll fuck you up.
Yeah, oh yeah. Absolutely. All these young girls that have this vocal fry now, I'm like, every girl under 30 sounds like RFK when you're fucking. I'm like, oh yeah, choke me. Oh, just finish off my vocal cords. It was really nice. Spray your pesticides in my hairy beach. Unvaccinate my ass. What do you think that came from? That vocal fry? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I think he's been pretty vocal about it. I forgot what it was though.
Yeah.
Well, not him. I mean, just women that have it.
I don't know.
Because you think so? Wasn't around when we were kids. Girls didn't sound like
I
that.
know. I see what you're saying now. Yeah.
Doesn't that hurt? Does that hurt your head when you know when a girl like the fucking Hodgetwins? They're so racist. That tinfoil voice.
Yeah. Women, they're like really big time followers. Like, what? How else can you explain?
Spit it out.
I mean, how else can you explain like the Kardashians? They have such a huge following.
It's gonna be my trial.
Like that voice you get, you impersonated. See, now you got me stunned, man.
Hey, you know what's gonna happen next, right? You gonna get cancer and diabetes.
Yeah, like they got a huge following, and it's like, why would you follow these chicks?
Yeah, well,
And like they're so fake. Everything about them, it's not even them at this point. They're not naturally that beautiful. It's all this cosmetic surgery, but they have all these.
Yeah,
just women are like.
It's not
dumb.
attractive.
Yeah,
it's not attractive at all.
Man, these BBLs are getting out of hand.
Is that the butt?
Yeah. I seen a woman. I swear to God, it looked like 2 pillowcases.
Yeah, it didn't even look good.
2 pillows.
Damn.
Really?
From mypillow.com.
Maybe she
It looked
fucked.
like,
She fucked Mike Lindell.
I was like,
mypillow.com. Sleep on it or put it in your ass.
it actually looked like Mike Lindell did her surgery. I was like, man, I don't know what's going through these women's mind with these surgeries. I was like, gee.
Yeah.
No, it's hard to find a natural submissive gal these days.
Yeah.
Or just woman, just whatever, just regular.
Maybe you should try church. Good submissive women in there.
Church.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't go to a black church, but go to a nice Catholic
Oh
church.
shucks, that was.
No, you go to a black church, you're gonna get an angry black woman.
You think he wants to get with a black chick?
Well, you know, there's some.
I just
Bill
tried
Burr's got a black chick.
Look what it did to him. Fucking dude turned into a woke freaking psychopath.
Yeah.
I would date a black girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you do that though?
Just privately, for sure. No, I would. I don't care.
I
don't
mean,
care.
you got some
If they're
good black
cool.
chicks out there.
Huh?
You have great black women out there.
Yeah, sure they are.
I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I just
Yeah.
dated a girl from like fucking Costa Rica or Pakistan or something. And she's just a whore. Like I tried, I would have married her, but she wanted to be a whore. Like, I don't give a shit. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, Tyler, this has been great, man. Where can people find you?
Don't put this on the internet, please.
This has been great, man.
Please don't. Please don't. We're just hanging out. Yeah, go to TylerFischer.com, FISCHER.com. Yeah, I got a different city every week. I do shows all around the country.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot of fun. I do like my own one-man show. All stand up.
Okay. Hey, ladies, you hear that? Y'all make sure y'all go out and see Tyler.
He's available too.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me like
And-
6 weeks for these rashes to...
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I want you to suck them off. Yeah. Suck them off for me.
Yeah. That was a good show.
That was a damn good
It's a
show.
damn good show, man. Gotta have white people on more often, man.
Thank you guys, man.
Thank you,
Nah,
bro.
I've been watching you guys for years. A lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.